Yeah, it was tough 3 away trips, and I think it was perfect time to make a MLS debut or periods. That the 3 weeks the hardest away trips, but it's been excellent. I enjoyed it, and even the long travel. I had the time to speak to the players, and which is that the socializing is so important to me, So, and I think I expected, obviously, try to win the trophy for this club, and that's what I'm here for, and that's what I work for, So I had a great memory last 3 months ago, won the trophy in Europa League. So with that feeling, with that momentum, I want to keep going. So, and obviously, first home game after months, it felt like a year. So yeah, I can't wait, and the fans will be really, really good, and the stadium will be packed. So yeah, can't wait to be on the pitch again.
Son, good to see you. How have you acclimated to Los Angeles now? What do you make of the city after having a chance to be here a little bit, and the reception you got at Dodger Stadium and around the city? How are you? Are you surprised by any of it?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm very surprised about it because football probably was not the biggest sport in US, so I didn't know that people really know about me. But stadium, Dodger Stadium, and a lot of things was going on, and it was a very busy 3 weeks. But I still maintain that I'm here for play football, so soccer. So yeah, so I'm very, very happy, and 3 weeks have been an unbelievable time. But as I said, I'm here to win the games, win the trophy. So yeah, just my job is playing football. So yeah.
So we have time for 2 more questions. We're going to go to Derek and Sarah. Derek, go ahead.
안녕하세요. 저 민주중앙일보의 김경준 기자입니다. 한국의 많은 축구 팬들이 이제 손흥민 선수가 LA에 혹시 올 때 행복한 축구를 했으면 좋겠다라는 반응들이 많았어요. 왜냐하면 EPL에서 고생을 많이 하셨으니까. 그러면은 아직 선수답게 되진 않았지만 지금 여기서의 시간들을 좀 행복하게 보내고 계신지, 또 미국에서 행복한 축구를 하고 계신지 좀 궁금합니다.
뭐 제가 축구를 시작하고 나서부터 제가 행복하게 축구를 하지 않았던 적은 단 한 번도 없었던 것 같아요. 그런데도 불구하고 조금 더 다른 환경 속에서 조금 더 저를 발전하고 싶고, 또 제가 가장 중요하게 생각하는 또 월드컵이라는 무대가 있었기 때문에 그런 것들이 어떻게 보면 가장 큰 원인이었고, 제가 축구를 시작하는 이유 중에 가장 큰 이유가 제가 축구를 했을 때 가장 행복한 사람이었어서 축구를 시작한 거기 때문에, 지금의 여기 와서가 행복이 더 늘어났다 이런 것보다 저는 축구할 때 가장 행복한 사람이고 가장 즐거운 사람이기 때문에 이런 것들을 더 제가 더 오랫동안 할 수 있는 환경이 더 필요했고, 저한테 조금의 체인지가 필요했던 거지, 제가 다른 무당에서 더 고생을 많이 했다 이런 건 절대 아니었던 것 같습니다.
Last question.
Yeah, hi, this is Sarah with KBS America. So thanks for your time. So in your ABC interview recently, you mentioned wanting to help make MLS bigger. So specifically, how do you hope to impact the fans, the local community, and the league as a whole?
No, it's just there are a lot of good players coming, like Lionel Messi, Suarez. There's a lot of players to join the MLS. Obviously, they want to make this league as big as possible, and that's what I'm here for as well. So obviously, my name is compared to them, I think it's very small, but I just want to help the league more interested about it and more focus on it. So so I'm here to entertain the peoples and give a little bit of joy to the people. Smile and the happiness and obviously quality football. So that's what I'm expecting from myself to show to the people. So yeah, I hope the league is getting bigger and bigger until I'm here.
Ryan, if you would, just kind of give us an opening statement about what it's been like your first couple weeks with the team, making your debut against Dallas last week, and looking ahead to big match against San Diego on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. I've really enjoyed it. The place has been brilliant. I was pleasantly surprised at how easy it was to gel into the group. Adjusting to the climate, which is not always easy for a guy from Scotland, but I think I'm getting there now. But yeah, listen, it was good to make my debut at the last week as well. A difficult game. I think we were all disappointed that we didn't come away with 3 points, but you know, it's all to play for this weekend. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, we'll move to take first questions. Max?
Brian, tell us about your player, your position profile. You're a center back. Is there other areas that you can help the team in? Obviously, it's fullback, in midfield.
Yeah, listen, I've played, you know, a few positions at fullback, centre mid as well, if need be. But ultimately, I'm just a player that wants to be out on the pitch and help the team. You know, I think I've got good leadership qualities, and you know, and a lot of things that you might not see, you know, on the pitch as well as off the pitch. So yeah, listen, I'm really excited to be here, and you know, just want to try and hit the ground running.
You've given that opportunity, obviously, with the situation. There's been some injuries with Aaron Long and now Maxime Chanot stepped aside. What has that period been like, where new player now kind of being thrust into a bigger role?
Yeah, listen, it's something that I've always kind of thrived on, is trying to help the group, help the younger lads in the team, and it's something that's always came naturally to me. So, you know, I won't shy away from it here. And you know, obviously we've lost some big players through injury, and you know, it's time for, you know, other players to step up now. So hopefully I can be one of them.
All right. Any questions? Raise your hand. Derek?
Ryan, I'm Derek with the Korea Daily. So how would you compare the atmosphere or the differences that you feel between England and MLS?
Of course it's different, you know, it's a different culture, but you know, I've spoke previously and said that I think, you know, times have changed from players, you know, my age and coming from that league, that, you know, we don't want to come over now to see out our career and, you know, and have a, you know, to the end of it, but it's a place now where we want to come, you know, in our prime years of our career, and you know, and really try and progress ourselves and progress the league. So yeah, it's been brilliant. You know, the facilities, the infrastructure is growing every single year here. You know, and I hope that I can help as much as possible with that.
How would you compare the progression of players between England and the MLS?
Yes, it's different. I think English Championships, you know, it's a tough league, you know, a very direct league, but you know, I think it's good for young players to experience that and, you know, toughen yourself up as much as possible. You know, I think this league's very technical, but you know, you've got very, you know, powerful, explosive players in this league as well, and players in forward areas in particular that have got immense quality. So, you know, we're lucky enough to have a few of them. So, hopefully, I'll be playing with them rather than, you know, against them.
Hi, this is Sarah with KBS America.
Hi.
So, Ryan, with a player like Son joining Lafc, how does his presence influence the defense?
Yeah, obviously, bringing in a superstar like Sonny's going to draw a lot of attention to the team. You know, but as players, you know, I think it was probably a good time for me to sign, so I can just slip under the radar a little bit. But no, everyone in the building's so happy to have him on board, and you know, I think the fans have every right to be very excited. Thank you.